Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. If I had to know everything about connecting people before I got started, I never would have built Facebook. Movies and pop culture just get this all wrong. The idea of a single eureka moment is a dangerous lie. It makes us feel inadequate because we feel like we haven't had ours yet. And it prevents people with seeds of good ideas from ever getting started in the first place.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is. Your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use.
Hey WealthTubers, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the money secrets that wealthy families pass down to their kids. These aren't just tips for the rich. They're powerful lessons anyone can use to help their kids succeed financially. Stick around as we break down 6 money lessons rich parents teach their kids that could change the way you think about money. Let's jump in. In today's complex financial landscape, teaching children about money is more important than ever. Wealthy parents often have a unique perspective on economic education, instilling valuable lessons that set their kids up for future success. This video explores 6 crucial money lessons that wealthy parents typically teach their children, offering insights that any family can apply, regardless of their current financial situation.
Master financial literacy early.
Financial literacy is the foundation of sound money management, and wealthy parents understand the importance of introducing these concepts early. They recognize that children who grasp financial basics from a young age are better equipped to make informed decisions as adults. Wealthy parents often make financial discussions a regular part of family life, using everyday situations as teaching moments. For instance, they might involve their children in grocery shopping, explaining how to compare prices and make budget-conscious decisions. They also gradually introduce vital financial terms and concepts, ensuring their children understand ideas like saving, budgeting, and the value of money. Age-appropriate methods are crucial in this education. Parents might use piggy banks or clear jars for younger children to demonstrate saving visually. As they age, kids can be introduced to more complex ideas like compound interest or the stock market through games or simulations. Many wealthy families also leverage resources like financial literacy books for kids, educational apps, or even board games that teach money concepts. The goal is to make financial education an ongoing, engaging process that evolves as the child matures.
Understand assets versus liabilities.
One of the wealthy parents' most potent lessons is the distinction between assets and liabilities. In simple terms, assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take money out. Robert Kiyosaki popularized this concept in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is fundamental to building wealth. Wealthy parents help their children categorize purchases and possessions into these 2 buckets. For example, they might explain that a video game console is a liability because it costs money and doesn't generate income. In contrast, they could show how a lemonade stand or a savings account with interest is an asset because it brings in money. This lesson extends beyond physical items. Wealthy parents often teach their kids to view education and skills as assets, as these can lead to higher earning potential in the future. They might encourage their children to invest time in learning a new language or developing a marketable skill, framing these activities as building personal assets. To reinforce this concept, some parents create simple balance sheets with their children, listing assets on one side and liabilities on the other. This visual representation helps kids understand their financial position and encourages them to focus on acquiring assets and minimizing liabilities.
Develop multiple income streams.
Wealthy individuals often attribute their success to having multiple sources of income, and they pass this wisdom on to their children. They teach that relying solely on a single paycheck can be risky and limiting. Wealthy parents introduce their kids to various types of income streams. These typically include earned income from jobs or self-employment, passive income from investments or rental properties, portfolio income from stocks, bonds, or other securities, royalty income from intellectual property. They might encourage their children to explore different ways of earning money from a young age. For instance, a child might have a part-time job, earned income, a small investment account, portfolio income, and a YouTube channel that generates ad revenue, passive income. This approach fosters an entrepreneurial mindset, teaching children to seek new opportunities. Wealthy parents often share stories of successful entrepreneurs or investors who have diversified their income sources, inspiring their kids to think creatively about making money.
Practice delayed gratification.
The ability to delay gratification is a crucial skill for financial success, and wealthy parents actively cultivate it in their children. The Stanford Marshmallow Experiment famously illustrated this concept, showing that children who could resist eating a marshmallow immediately in favor of receiving 2 marshmallows later often had better life outcomes. Wealthy parents apply this principle to financial decisions. They teach their children to weigh short-term wants against long-term goals. For example, they might encourage a child to save their allowance for a more significant purchase rather than spending it immediately on small items. To develop this skill, wealthy parents often set up reward systems that incentivize saving and long-term thinking. They might offer to match their child's savings for a big-ticket item or create a chart that visually tracks progress toward a financial goal. However, they also teach balance. While delayed gratification is necessary, they ensure their children understand it's okay to enjoy some rewards in the present. The key is making conscious decisions about when to save and spend.
Embrace investing for long-term wealth.
Wealthy parents understand that investing is critical to building long-term wealth and introduce this concept to their children early on. They teach that money shouldn't just sit idle in a savings account and be put to work. These parents often start by explaining the basics of investing using simple analogies. For instance, they might compare buying stocks to owning a small piece of a company. They emphasize the power of compound interest, sometimes called the eighth wonder of the world. To make investing tangible, wealthy parents might set up a small investment account for their children and involve them in decision-making. They might research companies together, discussing why a particular business might be a good investment. Some families even create mock portfolios, allowing kids to practice investing without real money at stake. Importantly, wealthy parents stress the long-term nature of investing. They teach their children not to be swayed by short-term market fluctuations and to focus on long-term growth. This lesson in patience and perspective serves children well in many aspects of life, not just finances.
Value hard work and problem solving.
While wealthy parents may have the means to provide their children a comfortable life, they often value hard work and problem-solving skills. They understand that true financial success comes from creating value for others and addressing significant challenges. These parents encourage their children to develop a strong work ethic early. They might assign chores with increasing responsibility as the child grows older or encourage part-time jobs during the teenage years. The goal is to instill an understanding that money is earned through effort and value creation. Problem-solving skills are equally emphasized. Wealthy parents often present their children with challenges or puzzles to solve, fostering critical thinking and creativity. They might discuss business problems at the dinner table, ask for their children's input, or encourage entrepreneurial projects where kids have to overcome obstacles. Many wealthy parents share stories of successful individuals who embody these principles. They might talk about how Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, or Elon Musk identified problems and worked tirelessly to solve them, creating immense value and wealth. The message is clear. Financial success often follows when you work hard and solve significant problems. And that wraps up the 6 money lessons rich parents teach their kids. I hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring. Remember, you don't need to be wealthy to start teaching these lessons in your own family. Let me know in the comments which one you'll try first, or share your own favorite money lessons. Share this video with someone who'd find it useful, and of course, subscribe for more tips on building wealth and achieving financial success. Thanks for watching, WealthTubers, and I'll see you in the next video.